the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they were undefeated against this squad last season, going 3-0. We'll see if they can continue that dominance. Hey, let's talk about Marcus Smart. A lot to like. This guy coming out of Oklahoma State, size, strength, a leader. His three-pointer needs work. How much is that going to hold him back?
He's going to have to prove he can hit that shot. Ernie, defenses will lay back on him until he proves he can knock it down.
Ride 'em, cowboy. Let's go out there to Kevin Harlan.
Hee-haw!
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials. Well, you know, head coach Brad Stevens of the Celtics is coaching a much different game in the pros than we see in college. I mean, a lot of differences. But if anybody can make that transition, I really think he's certainly the guy that can. He's bright. He's hard working, communicates well, he's innovative, showed that innovativeness at the college level. So I think he's got all of the ingredients to become a college coach who is successful as an NBA coach.
That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
Remains Boston ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 14.
And Sullinger kicks to Bradley. Back to Sullinger. Shot clock at 6. Bradley against Butler. Bradley can't get it to go.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Rose goes in, and he gets it to go.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Let's send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, "You know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint." Makes sense, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Now here's Rose. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game, too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
They get it back, and Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. Rondo against Rose. That's a 2 from Butler. Clock at 6. Rose kicks to Dunleavy. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Dunleavy's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Mike Dunleavy, the former number 3 overall pick out of Duke, Steve, back in 2002.
Yeah, he played on that Duke team back in 2001 that won the NCAA championship. Played alongside Williams and Boozer. You know, never really became a star, but a quality player over his 12-year NBA career.
Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Austin with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Rondo drives in. Here's Olynyk. Buries it down low.
Big basket by
Olynyk's got his first basket of the night.
And Mike Dunleavy Jr. is the son of a former NBA player and coach, Mike Sr. Actually, I played against Mike Sr.
Celtics ball.
Mike Sr., the dad, was a 6'3" point guard. Mike Jr. at 6'9". Because of that exposure to his dad's game, Mike Jr. has always had great ball handling skills even at 6'9". Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And for Dunleavy, a really smart young defender. And offensively, has become more and more reliable with his three-point shot here in the latter part of his career.
Shot score. Bradley's got 5 points so far.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
The kick outside to Butler. Outside Rose. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And he gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far. Celtics trail by 5. Olynyk sends a screen for Rondo. Outside Bradley. From the arc. It's all in by the Bulls, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And it wasn't just bad shooting. They weren't getting good looks. The offense wasn't clicking. No ball movement. Very stagnant performance.
Yeah, I agree. The reason for that, I think, was their movement away from the ball. Not very crisp.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, after Jeff Green had that strong performance in the 2015 playoffs, he was handed the keys in Boston.
Green.
But while his minutes went up, his efficiency went down. Maybe he's not suited for that lead role.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Brandon Bass is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Turner comes in for Sullinger. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now, here's Thornton. He kicks to Turner. Pass to Smart. Back to Turner. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Boston ball.
And Jeff Green, you know, in the 3rd season of a big 4-year contract with the Celtics, they've certainly been big believers in his potential, and I think he's going to pay dividends on that belief.
The Celtics making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And it's Rose penetrating. And a foul. Called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. You look at Jeff Green over his career, the 5th pick back in 2007, played big minutes for the Thunder and the Celtics.
But he struggled to find consistency, Kevin. I mean, some nights he's great, others he disappears, and that's just sort of the mystery.
What a game for Rose. He already has 11 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Now here's Turner. His last outing, he had 8 points. The step back shot is good.
It's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
Now here's Rose. 3-point lead. Noah with a screen for Rose. And so that's the end of the first quarter. Offensively, pretty stagnant. Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Smart is out there with Thornton. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Evan Turner. And it's Bass in at the center.
You know, Boston has shown they're a team that's not afraid to make a deal with one of their stars if they think it's going to benefit the team. And quite often, those deals have worked out for them.
Rose goes in. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes, Clark.
And you know exactly what that means. I mean, causing a lot of mistakes means cashing in on those turnovers.
Now here's Rose after Gerald Wallace's miss. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Turner. While they're passing to Rose. Rose with another miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, for Doug McDermott, he feels as though he's been overlooked a lot in his career, but he's learned to let it go, saying, I've always had a chip on my shoulder because I didn't have any scholarship offers. It was more trying to prove people wrong early in my career. Now I feel like I've established myself, and I'm just playing for the love of the game. Good motivation, guys.
And the game's in his veins, don't you think, Doris? It's what he loves. Thank you. And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. Heinrich against Rondo. They get the rebound. Mohammed banked in off the glass. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Rondo dishes to Green to stop the run. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Butler kicks to Mohammed. Back to Butler. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Butler's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside Brent. The dish to Sullinger. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
For 3, Heinrich. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 40% from the field.
Oh, get it! Watch out now.
Jeff Green with the basket.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how a brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Celtics trail by 7. Rondo passes to Brantley. Chicago grabs the miss. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Heinrich gets it to go. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Rondo dishes to Brantley. Back to Rondo. Gasol against Sullinger. Clock at 6. Here's Bradley. Here's Olynyk. And he makes good on the way. Olynyk's got his second basket.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Heinrich from outside. Rebound, Boston. Olynyk's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Heinrich. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota. 3-pointer. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down. Sullinger's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Turner's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Avery Bradley.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And Kurt Heinrich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Bass with a screen for Rondo. Left side, Turner. From the baseline. Shot is off.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
So for Chicago right now, D-Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the small forward position.
You know that if you're a team in the East or anywhere in the NBA for that matter, when you face the Bulls, it's going to be a battle wire to wire. These guys are coming at you for the full 48 minutes. They're extremely tough within the conference, too.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
And that one's good by Noah. And the Bulls lead by 3.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Bradley. Good score.
Well, the Bulls just seem built to play against every other team in the East. That's why they've made the playoffs so often and finished on top in recent years.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he was up over the 80% mark from the free throw line last year. I'm sure he was pretty happy with those numbers.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And to head on with Chicago. Last year they won 35 games against the East, which was bested only by the Indiana Pacers.
Well, that's more than Miami and other teams that finished above them in the standings. The Bulls are always a factor in the East, it seems.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
He dishes it to Green. Rondo kicks to Green. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Looking now at some of the numbers for Rajon Rondo. Solid numbers last season. He averaged 11 a game, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it wasn't an easy year for him last season, so he really wants to work hard and improve and make up for it this year.
And you know what, Steve? If he plays like he can this season, people will more than forgive him for his play last year.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, the Bulls were expected to play a role in free agency this past summer with all the captains they had. A lot of options in terms of which way they could have gone.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Pau Gasol. Now here's Olynyk. Nice shot by Rondo.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Double team on Rose.
Celtics.
These are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals.
At the line for the Bulls.
Look at Butler. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
He showed such great defensive instincts last year. Just a terrific defensive player.
The first free throw is good. Rose hits them both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Sullinger pass to Rondo. Green dishes to Rondo. Green kicks to Rondo. Here's Olynyk. No good. Great defense that time from Noah. Outside Rose. Now the pass to Dunleavy. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
For 3.
Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, what are you going to do defensively? He can just rise up and bang down a 3-ball like that. And they get such separation with the height advantage.
Now here's Green. 12 points for him. Rondo dishes to Sullinger. Outside, Green unloads. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. When former college coach Brad Stevens came in to coach the Boston Celtics, some worried that he'd have a tough time winning over headstrong point guard Rajon Rondo. But the two hit it off. Rondo said they become best friends, adding, "We talk every day. We laugh and joke. He has my full support. I'm behind him 100%. Kevin?
Rondo keeping an open mind and making himself accountable to Stevens' vision, Doris. Thanks. Now here's Butler after Jared Sullinger's miss. And Butler gets it to go. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Celtics shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter.
Well, Jared Sullinger grew up with the game. His father was a demanding high school coach, and the word is that Jared was actually doing footwork drills at the age of 2. Shooting regulation free throws by 3. You see how strong he is, and he's got a great IQ and skill for the
Celtics foul. Marcus Sullinger. That's his first personal foul.
And Sullinger's father coaching him to a state title his junior season at Northland High School.
Yeah, Satch, one of the outstanding high school coaches in the state of Ohio, enjoying retirement now. And, you know, the season prior to that, they've been eliminated from the playoffs after his father, Satch, sat Jared down for failing to turn in a school assignment. He was sending Jared a message, no shortcuts, athletically or academically. Message was received.
Absolutely. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, you know, the news was mostly bad for the Celtics, but there was some good news last year. They announced they'll be renovating their arena to make it more state-of-the-art.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. He was intent on running their offense through Turner. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. The finish, it's blocked. 3-on-3. Outside Rose. Rose double team. That's a 2 from Butler. Here's Noah. Good. Noah's got 6 in the quarter.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Celtics trail by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Outside Rose. There's the feed to Butler. Back to Rose. Lets it go with a 3. The shot is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. In a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from Rajon Rondo.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
The skilled front court of Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk. Rajon Rondo is out there with Smart, and it's Green in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Now Green, after the missed 3 from Doug McDermott from 11 feet away. Smart kicks to Rondo. On the wing, Green, defended by Butler. 5 to shoot, and that one's good. 14 points for Jeff Green.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
And it's Rose penetrating, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now, here's Green. The fadeaway, right through the cylinder that time. All net. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Rose passes to Gasol. The rebound by the Celtics. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
I tell you, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Brooklyn game turns out.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Sullinger. And he battles for the ball against the Celtics. James Butler.
Love the way he fought for that putback. You know, he's willing to put in a lot of hard work in this game, no doubt about that.
Rose against Rondo. Rose goes in. This is Noah. Lots of room. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Joakim Noah, one of the great effort players in the NBA. His energy and mobility enable him to make his impact felt all over the court.
Bradley's checked in for Smart. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Boy, you talk about Noah's energy and hustle. His offensive rebounding is a huge plus for their offense, and his speed in transition creates problems for the opposing big man as well.
Here's Rondo, following the score by Derrick Rose, and he gets it to go.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
The Bulls leading by 6. To the right side. It's stolen by Bradley. Green inside.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Assisted.
At the defensive end, Steve, Noah is a key player.
Yeah, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Kevin. He gives you rebounds, blocks, steals, but what impresses me the most is his ability to guard on the perimeter, gets screen and roll, and switches out on the point guard. He's unmatched in that category.
Let's go, Celtics! Rondo dishes to Olynyk.
Bulls foul. Joakim Noah.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Shooting for Boston.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
McDermott. No good on the triple.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Now here's Rondo. Over to the left wing. Now here's Olynyk. Guarded closer. 5 on the clock. Rondo kicks to Green. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Chicago leading by 5. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. The kick outside to Butler from deep. Rebound Boston.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Butler against Green. Bradley passes to Rondo. Wide open look. Off the left rim and out.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Rose. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Yes! And they cuts the lead to just 5.
Rondo with the nice dish.
Bulls have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field, and he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
This free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. The Celtics have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And it's Bradley off the drive, and the wide open shot from Green. Yes! Green! And now they trail by just 4.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on it.
Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
I think they have to go for a 3 right now, don't you, Clark?
Yeah, I don't think they have any choice but to go for the 3, Steve.
Rondo against Rose. Rondo dishes to Green. Lets it fly. Count it!
Jeffrey!
8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally.
Foul.
That's what they have to do at this point.
That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Derrick Rose.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there to ensure that they're going to go home with the W.
Here's Olynyk. It's off. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Derek, tremendous work on the glass tonight. How important is that aspect of the game to this team?
It's huge. That's all Tiff talked about, second rebound. We crash the boards, our bigs are big at it. And when we pass it back out, we usually got the three-pointer. So it's easy basketball.
Derek, thank you so much. Guys, hard to run if you don't rebound the ball.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan player of the game, Derrick Rose.